see it's getting darker by the minute. It's getting dark out by the minute. People are asking me, how did Mark and Brian with Franz Roy escape from a box in midair? I explained it with good detail. I plan to upload that to make it more clear with the video. But what happened was, Mark and Brian were to get out of a box while they're handcuffed with some kind of red dust smoke, and they had a time grenade gas thing. So the crane raised it up higher and higher, and they moved the platform out of the way, and they're still trying to struggle to get out of there. And Franz says, okay, that's it, get him down, just kick the box, just kick the back. Oh, it's all over. Then a helicopter lands, and out pop Mark and Brian. And one of the brothers say, "Killer, it worked." And then the other one said, "I don't even know how it works." But the trick is that those are fake hands that are laid in that box, and it's able to fall apart and put together later on if you want to do the trick again. And the people holding the ropes is actually pulling on the wire to move like a puppet, to move the fake hands of Mark and Brian, pretending to get out of the handcuff because there's nobody in it. But at first they were in it. It looked like it was their hands. They put the fake hands in, and they get inside the toll platform base. Our friend David Duncan figured it out. I'm used to, like there's more than one person. When there was like 5 and a 6th person pretends to be one of the crew to help out, and it's the magician. Well, like that, but it would be even more, because it would be Mark and Brian. It would be 2 people dressed up like a crew. And I was looking for mirrors and all that stuff, and I just couldn't see it. And then Dave said, if you notice, look, there's a black part right at the top. Oh yeah, like a bevel base in a tape. Oh, Dave, you saw. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm thinking about the old principles. Oh yeah, they're wheeling it away. That's where they went. And while we're watching that box, we know they're not in it, but the Einstein thinks it is. And there's no danger involved, but they act like it is. It's probably a fake grenade with red dust, but it's not really red dust. All of a sudden, the whole audience is there. You don't want to jeopardize them. It's just it's like a big movie thing for the audience and us TV audience. Anyway, the time misdirection, isolation of interest is where all that's going on. And Franz Roy's misdirecting you by doing slide of talk to give them time to get into the helicopter, Mark and Brian, to raise it up higher, to come around in front of the audience and land and come out of the helicopter. Now, Franz Roy does something similar. He has an assistant to look like his feet, and he goes in and then stays into the back of it that's hollowed out, a fake wall, and the thing breaks apart like it just broke up. Meanwhile, before all that, Franz Roy goes into the hollow stairs through the base, but it looks like he went inside there. But the hand you see is the assistant's hands, and he gets out, goes into the back, and acts like he's falling. Meanwhile, all that is time misdirection for Franz to get out of the hollow stairs and get into the helicopter and just land, but he's not coming out of the helicopter. He's actually on the edge part of the, like Spider-Man did. Peter Parker and Nicholas Hammond was on the rim, whereas Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, hanged on to the helicopter as it took off, and she says, roll it. And they filmed her taking off like that. There wasn't much, back then there wasn't much lady stunt people, but nowadays there is. Plus you got CGI, so nobody gets hurt. It's like in military, you can use spy drones and save lives. And that's the Master and War Magician and the Magic King use illusion principles to save lives. And Robert Houdin used electromagnets. Electromagnets weren't known at the time, so it helped to win a war with the light and heavy chest. You have to look that up. Light and heavy chest. Nowadays you can use a strong suction, but most days they still can use a magnet, but it doesn't have to be underneath the floor on cue and assistant. You can probably have a radio control device to turn it off and on in your hand. There's this one guy made an electromagnet Thor hammer that he can let people pick it up if he wants, and then the ones he don't, he can make it like they can't lift it up. And he had Stan Lee signed it. He was able to run in to Stan Lee and to get it signed. And Izzy does the light and heavy chest with a box. When she takes out the deck of cards, then she's able to pick it up. But everybody else is wondering why they can't pick it up. Simon can't pick it up, and the others can't pick it up, all the judges. And then she reaches in and pulls out the deck of cards and lays it down, and she's able to pick it up. So it's doing the light and heavy chest a new way.